Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into the 2024 HWSA World Series Championship game between the visitors on the scoreboard, the Houston Northside Falcons, and the home team on the scoreboard, the Raleigh Warriors. As Houston will be the visitors officially today, but they are searching for their third championship in a row, trying a three-peat here at the Homeschool World Series. All right, let's talk starting lineups before we get to our first pitch here this afternoon for the Houston Northside Falcons. Leading off and playing second will be Josh Hokanson. Batting second out in right field is Jordan Bankett. Hitting third is the shortstop Caleb Steiger. Cleanup today is first baseman Ray Rose. Wow, what a hit he had yesterday in the eighth inning to get Raleigh here. Batting fifth and playing third base is Matthew Harden. The catcher is Jerry Hokanson. He'll be batting sixth. Hitting seventh, the DH Hunter Kosurik. Batting eighth, the center fielder Daniel Barden. And playing left field and hitting ninth is Ethan Thiessen. Defensively for Raleigh, out in left field is Gunnar Manning. Tommy Williams will play center. Over in right is Avery Martin. Around the infield, Turner Adams will play third. Apollo Sorrell will be at short. Austin Clark at second base. Levi Baker over there at first. And a battery today of Charleston Sauls behind the plate. And Gabriel Farrell will get the start for Raleigh here this afternoon. All right, all that being said, we are set for baseball here from beautiful Auburndale, Florida, Lake Myrtle Sports Park. Mostly sunny skies this afternoon. Temperature right at 85, bordering on 86 degrees as we get to game time. And if you're out in the sun, it's a lot warmer than that. On the field this afternoon, going to be in the 90s for sure. And leading things off for the Falcons is Josh Hokanson. The first pitch of this championship is over the outside corner for a strike. Again, Gabriel Farrell, the righty, on the mound for the Warriors as we get things underway here this afternoon. Farrell's delivery bounces in, and the count will even up at 1-1. Got a full umpiring crew this afternoon for this championship. 4 of them out there. There's a swing and a miss, and the count goes to 1-2. Again, Northside searching for their third championship in a row. Raleigh trying to unseat them as champions. This foul back out of play, and the count will stay at 1-2. But I'll say this much, the weather has just been phenomenal this week. Could not have asked for anything better.
Yeah, they're talking about, you said 90s next week, 95 and all. A week later, it's beautiful time come right now.
It's supposed to be 97 a couple of days next week, but yeah, mid-90s would be much warmer than it's been this week. There's been a nice little breeze at times, not any rain to speak of. 2-2 delivery here from Farrell. That's a little high, and the count will go full at 3-2. So full count. Farrell delivers. That's up high. And a leadoff walk issued to Josh Hokanson. So Jordan Bankett will step in here. Jordan playing right field today. I'll tell you this much, after that semifinal yesterday, I don't know how this game could beat that one.
Yeah, that's a good question.
No one, and the walk here, there was one walk in the first 5 innings? It was just phenomenal all the way around. That misses up high, 1-0 the count on Bankett. Caleb Steiger over there on the on-deck circle for Northside. Pickoff move over to first, throwing it away is Farrell, and headed down to second is Hokanson. He'll hold up there.
I tell you, if you're going to unseat these guys from the championship this year, you're going to have to tighten the screws.
That's right. They're going to make that happen. We'll see if Gabriel Farrell can settle down a little bit here. First base is open. With that runner down at second and a 1-0 count on Bankett. Farrell would deliver. That misses again. And struggling to find location. And some of the Warriors fans looking for a strike, but this home plate umpire is right on top of it. He's not far off, but he is missing just enough. 2-0 delivery here. That is a strike over the outside corner at the knees. And the count will move to 2-1. You have to get a little used to this. This same guy has done home plate, I think, the last maybe couple of years for the championship. And I had to get used to his pace because he calls strikes. When he calls strikes, the motion is much later than a lot of umpires do. This popped up out of play down the first base line, and the count will pull even at 2-2.
You're right. I remember that now.
So a 2-2 count. Farrell looks in. Now will come set. Runner leads off of second. That's Hokinson. And that bounces in. Stopped behind the plate by Sauls. Runner does not go. So the count will go full at 3-2. So Farrell looking back at second. 3-2 delivery here. That misses away, and ball 4 issued. So back-to-back walks puts runners at first and second. And now Caleb Steiger will stand in, and the Warriors starting to dig themselves a little hole here. And as Saul's having a little bit of a conversation with Farrell. Tell you what, yesterday the Northside Falcons locked in a battle, and that game stayed scoreless through the entire 7 innings. And no one, until the 6th inning, no one was even close to scoring. A.J. Mira pitched a phenomenal game on the other side, but somebody had to win, and they came down to one ball being just foul and one being just fair.
And that's exactly right. One was one way, 1 foot one way, and the other was 1 foot the other way. Back-to-back batters.
So Steiger looks at the offering here from Farrell. That's chopped foul up the third base line. And the count 0-2. So Farrell looks in, comes set, and time called. By the way, yesterday Grady Williams was the pitcher from Northside who was in that duel with A.J. Mira, and Grady ended up coming out on the winning end of that, but not before that game went 8 innings. This misses up high, and now 1-2 the count. And I'll tell you this much, no matter what happens here, Gabriel Farrell is already working pretty high in a pitch count for the first inning. 1-2 delivery. There go the runners. This fouled back out of play. I have him at like 16, maybe 17 pitches.
Yeah, it's not what they wanted. You gotta hand it to them. The Warriors, or the Falcons, came up with a very disciplined approach to the game. They're going to make him throw strikes.
So again, Farrell comes set. Runners lead off of first and second. And he'll deliver here. That misses low and away. And now the count pulls even at 2-2. So again, both runners lead. Long look in here by Farrell. He'll deliver. That misses away. And now 3-2 again.
I feel like he's taking so long, he's not getting a rhythm.
Yes, I 100% agree. He's in a 3-2. He's gone 3-2 to every single batter. And part of it is you have to go through the signs with a runner on base. So
sure.
That takes a little longer, but I agree. I feel like it's more of a labored motion. 3-2 delivery here from Farrell. Glances at second. Now glances again and delivers, swing and a miss. So he gets a strikeout there. Gabriel comes back and gets one. And now one gone. That will bring Ray Rose to the plate.
Big bat was silent yesterday till it came to counting time.
Well, I had said just before that, I'm like, I would only test Ray so many times, and then finally there late in that game he came up and delivered. But that's a guy that you do not want at that time at the plate if you're the other team.
You definitely don't want to give him anything to hit.
So runners at first and second. Pickoff throw back to second. Not too bad of a move there, but runner back in. That would be Hokinson. Now, Ray is one of the guys here that can put one out of here if you give him one.
Yeah, there are not many that can. But, you don't want to mess with him.
So delivery here. That ball hits bloop out into center. Running in to make the play on the slide is Tommy Williams. So Williams makes the play. Nice one out there in center field. And now 2 gone in the inning. That'll bring Matthew Harden, the third baseman, to the plate. Well, Gabriel Farrell got himself in a little bit of trouble, but looking like he might get back out of it here. Got one more batter to get through, though. So Farrell looks in. Matthew Harden, third baseman, trying to move it along here for Northside in the first. And that's a strike over the outside corner, so 0-1 the count.
It's like Gabriel's gotten no winner here.
So Farrell looks in, gets another sign. Both runners lead. And a spin around, but nothing doing. One delivery here is hit down the left field line, foul. So count goes to 0-2, and now Farrell 1 strike away from getting out of a mess here in the first inning. And he's settled down a little bit and is throwing strikes.
That makes a whole difference, doesn't it?
Does make it a lot easier.
Boy, if you start each batter ahead of the count instead of behind the count.
That misses low and away. So the count moves to 1-2. I'll tell you what, this guy behind the plate, too, I really like the way he calls balls and strikes, and I have for a while. Consistent, and that's all you want.
Yes, that's
as
what
a
you
coach
need.
or a player, just consistency. Spin around and no throw there.
Oh, yeah.
Delivery here, that's fouled back out of play.
Boy, Falcons are in danger of wasting a great opportunity here.
Now, if Mr. Farrell has any sort of movement anywhere, this would be a good time for that.
Yeah.
See what they look at here, but something tailing away maybe. We'll see. Maybe just throws a fastball right down the middle. Who knows? Farrell looks in. And there it is. Movement to the outside, and it got hit in the left. And runner rounding third. Hokinson coming to the plate. The throw is up the line, and it's a 1-0 lead for the Northside Falcons. So a single off the bat of Matthew Harden and an RBI as Hokinson will come around and score. Moving up to second is Jordan Bankett. It's a good piece of hitting, and exactly what we thought was coming. Off speed away, and that's what Sauls was looking for behind the plate, and he just hit it. That was a good piece of hitting.
That was a very good piece of hitting. Nice choice of pitches. Not bad location.
No, he just hit it. So Jerry Hokinson, the catcher, stands in now as runners lead off of first and second. That misses up and in, so 1-0. Oh, wait, my bad. Strike. That was I don't know what I was looking at there. So 0-1 the count. Oh, I forgot to go back on here and update our scoreboard. 1-0 lead for Northside out of Houston. This hit out into right, but it's going to hang up long enough to be caught by Avery Martin. So, 1 run, 1 hit. There were a couple of walks and a strikeout there in the top of the first. That was a long top of the first.
Well, it sure was.
We'll take a break, come back with the bottom of inning 1 of this championship in just a moment. All right, to the bottom of inning 1 we go. We'll go through this starting group one more time. So for the Raleigh Warriors, leading off and playing right field is Avery Martin. Batting second is the pitcher Gabriel Farrell. Catcher Charleston Sauls will bat third. Hitting cleanup today and playing first base is Levi Baker. Batting fifth is the third baseman Turner Adams. DH Carter Adams will hit sixth. Left fielder Gunnar Manning will bat seventh. Austin Clark will play second base and hit eighth. And Apollos Horal will hit ninth and play shortstop today. Defensively for the Falcons, Ethan Thiessen's out there in left. Daniel Barden in center. Jordan Bankett will play right field. Around the infield, Matthew Harden is at third. Caleb Steiger plays short today. Josh Hokinson will be over at second. Ray Rose will get the start at first base. And a battery of Jerry Hokinson behind the plate. And righty Keith Hill on the mound for the Northside Falcons. All right, Avery Martin will lead everything off here for the Warriors. Already a 1-0 lead for Northside. Delivery here, that misses low. So 1-0 the count. And that right down the middle, and the count will even up at 1-1. One thing I like about Keith already is he's not wasting any time. He's just getting the ball and firing. This shot foul up the first base line. And the count moves to 1-2. Hill finally gets the sign he likes. Now comes set and delivers. That called strike 3 over the inside corner, and down on strikes goes Avery Martin to begin the bottom of the first. Boy, that's good pitch location right there. That's just putting the ball where you need to put it.
I thought he called the ball, didn't move.
Nah, you got to be.
You got to wait a minute.
With him, yeah, it's a delayed. I think he calls it right away, but the action comes later. That called a strike over that inside corner. 0-1 the count on Gabriel Farrell, the pitcher, trying to help his own cause here. Hill comes set and delivers. That misses low. So the count will even up at 1-1. And everybody pretty much straight up. That fastball right at the knees. And the count 1-2.
Well, if it's a
and that gets away back over here to the screen, but count will even up at 2-2.
Yeah, nobody on base, so no harm done.
And there's a ball low the way, and count will go full at 3-2. Delivery here, chopped down toward third and in the hole between short and third. So a one-out single off the bat of Gabriel Farrell. And that will bring Charleston Sauls to the plate. The catcher will get ready to hit, and a courtesy runner down there at first. Well, 52 is running, but there is no 52 in the book. Yes. So
I think that happened before to us.
Not officially. I mean, in the book there isn't a 52. So we're just going to have to leave it at that. I'll lead off down there at first, and then Sauls will stand in against Keith Hill. That's up high. So fastball missing up and away. Now that courtesy runner leads off of first. There's a strike over the outside corner. So Hill comes set and delivers. That one misses up and away. Hokinson tried to frame it a little bit, but just a little too far outside for that one.
Yeah.
Hill comes set and delivers. That lined in the left.
Whoa.
So that will fall in. And runners at first and second with one out. That'll bring the cleanup hitter Levi Baker to the plate. Another courtesy runner down there for the Warriors. That's Jace Jones, courtesy runner at first base. Now Levi Baker stands in. 1-0 lead for Northside here in the bottom of inning one. That misses up and away. So now Hill's struggling a little bit with some location. 1-0 delivery, that's right down the middle. And that count comes back to 1-1.
Right, lower inside part right at the knees. Nice selection.
Well, this is again, big moment early in this game. The runner in scoring position. There's a swing and a miss. And the count goes to 1-2.
Got that ball right up in his eyes. Looks tantalizing for the batter, but spells trouble.
Hill comes set, glances at second, now delivers home. Swing and a miss on a fastball right down the middle. And snap throw down to first. It's not in time. So 2 gone here in the inning. That will bring Turner Adams, the third baseman, to the plate. Delivery here, swing and a miss on a pitch over that inside corner. 0-1 the count on Turner.
Oh, a little bit of pressure here on Turner. They want to lose a chance to score a run. Got a guy on second base, a guy on first.
Again, runners lead off of first and second, and that pitch misses low. This has been a long first inning.
About the opposite of what the teams were playing yesterday.
We're pushing a half hour in the first inning. There's a swing and a miss. And the count moves to 1-2.
You know, these fastballs he's getting are on the inside part of the plate, and they're hard to handle in there.
So 1-1 pitch upcoming here. Swing and a miss. A 1-2 pitch, and down on strikes goes Turner Adams. So back-to-back strikeouts to end the inning. No runs. There were 2 hits and 3 strikeouts. We'll head to inning number 2. A 1-0 lead for Houston Northside. Back with more in a moment. To the second inning we go. 1-0 the lead for Northside. Leading things off for the Falcons is Hunter Kosurik. He gets one through on that right side, just enough to get it in the right field, and a lean-off single for Kosurik, the DH. And that will bring Daniel Barden, the center fielder, to the plate. Barden hitting in the 8th spot today. Gabriel Farrell into his second inning of work here for the Warriors. That pitch right down the middle. 0-1 the count on Barden. Farrell looks in, glances over at first. Now the righty will come set and deliver home. That misses away. So 1-1 the count. Ken Munner leads off a first pickoff throw by Farrell back over there, and nothing doing. Here comes set, trying to flip it over there. Already threw one of them in the defense, and I think he's better off just doing the move like he did before, which is just fire it over there.
Yeah, I think so. And Hunter's not getting that big of a lead. Shouldn't need to worry too much about him. Let's go ahead and concentrate in this batter.
There's a bunt up the third base line. That's a beauty, by the way. The throw goes to first, and the out 5-3 is Turner Adams. Fires it down there to Baker, and sack bunt for Daniel Barden.
Boy, nice job of the third baseman coming up there and grabbing that ball, Turner, and rifling it down to first. Good job of laying down the bunt because you got what was needed done. You got that runner moved up.
So Ethan Thiessen stands in. Thiessen, the left fielder and number 9 hitter today. Runner leads off of second. That pitch just missed away off that outside corner. So Farrell looks in. Now will come set. And a swing and a miss on pitch over that outer edge. So the count at 1-1. Just a little bit of a breeze. I'll give you
just a little bit.
One guess which direction it's blowing. There's only one direction it blows here. And that's in from right field. This popped out of play. Count will go to 1-2. Now we've talked previously that this is a huge field.
Oh boy, is it!
They use it for a number of things. I mean, I think there's college stuff here and all number different kinds of levels. But this field is gigantic, and not only is it big, it's got a double fence along the ring. So if you hit it out of here, you really hit it out of here. It's 330 down the lines, 410 to center field.
Yeah, you could probably have a pro game here if you wanted to.
And then it's a double fence. So you hit a home run here, you hit a home run. We've seen it a couple times in the Homeschool World Series. That missed away.
Not very often, but we have seen a few. We saw 2 in one day. Never will forget that. We've gone years here not seeing a single one.
Count goes to 2-2. Matheson way up in that batter's box, right on top of home plate. 2-2 delivery, that misses inside. And the count now 3-2, and another meeting at the mound here between Sauls and Farrell. I remember a couple times doing Wilmington baseball games back at home in Illinois and seeing the catcher for Wilmington who ended up going and playing at Northwestern. They had a pitcher that played for the University of Illinois on the same team. And delivery here, this grounded down towards short, picked up, and the throw to first is in time. 6-3, Harrell to Baker. And now 2 gone in the inning. Back around to the top of the order, and Josh Hokinson, who walked and scored in the first. But in those games, they had a catcher who hit the ball over their houses behind the outfield.
And they had the extra high fences up, real high fences.
And he hit it over the houses multiple times.
Yeah, he did.
We've seen some ridiculously long home runs, but
that fence must have been, 18 feet high or more. And he went over the top of all that and then the house behind it. He did that more than once.
All right, so Farrell comes set. Glances back at second, now delivers. That's over the outside corner for a strike.
Yeah.
I think it's 0-2, right? Pretty sure it's 0-2. Scoreboard here have been having issues with it all week.
They have been having trouble with it.
Farrell comes set. Gabriel glances back at second. Now would deliver home. Curveball chopped foul. And it'll stay at 0-2.
Okay, here we go.
So Kasarik leads off of second. 1-0 the lead for Northside out of Houston here in the top of inning 2. Farrell will deliver here. That's away.
About got away from him. Good stop by the catcher. Saul's getting over there and getting that ball and corralling it.
So 1-2 to count. Again, runner will lead off a second. Farrell taking a while. Anytime there's a runner out there at second base, you got to go through an extra round of signs. That's fouled back out of play. So it'll stay at 1-2. Runner leads a second again. There's a swing and a miss. And down on strikes goes Josh Hokinson. So good piece of pitching there from Gabriel Farrell. No runs in the inning. There was 1 hit and a strikeout. Head to the bottom of inning number 2, a 1-0 lead for Houston Northside. Back with more of this Division I championship in just a few minutes here on the Christian Internet Sports Network. All right, to the bottom of inning 2 for the Raleigh Warriors. Carter Adams, Gunnar Manning, and Austin Clark, 6, 7, 8 due up in the order. There's a strike. Keith Hill starting his second inning of work for Northside on the mound. This popped up and out of play. So the count quickly goes to 0-2. So Hill looks in. Oh, get the sign and now deliver. That bounces in. The count goes to 1-2. We talked a little bit about some of the dynasties. There's a swing and a miss on a pitch that was low, and the throw will go down to first. So a strikeout there on Carter Adams, and one gone here in the bottom of the first or bottom of second. So it's a little bit about some of those dynasty type teams in this particular tournament. Now Northside's seeking their 3rd straight championship, but if you go back, the last team to do that was the Dallas Angels, who won it in 13, 14, 15. They also won it 3 other times, so they've won it 6 times. Atlanta won 8 of the first 11 World Series championships.
Yeah, we came those early years, and it seemed like nobody could ever beat them.
Oklahoma City had a lone win in 2006. The Fort Worth Riders won it a couple of times in 12 and 18. That's fouled back out of play. And the St. Louis Patriots won one in 2021. And way back in the year 2000, the HCYA Eagles won it. And that's the only team. There's a swing and a miss. Down on strikes goes Gunnar Manning. 2 up, 2 down. That'll bring Austin Clark to the plate. So you're talking 6, 7 teams are the only ones to win it over the course of 24 years. The fastball right down the middle. It's 0-1 to count on Clark. There have been a lot of teams involved in these tournaments over the years. This is chopped foul back to the screen.
I was only in it 2 years, but 2 years in Pensacola. Wow. Well, there were a lot of teams there those years.
There were. I mean, you're going back to
20 years ago.
2009 was the last time it was in Pensacola.
2009?
I think so. That's foul back out of play. That was the last time they had regional champions. Then 2010 and on has all been hosted at one site.
Well, it's been 15 years.
Yeah, and I think we went 3 or 4 years that it was in Pensacola. Wow. There's a strike 3, and down on strikes goes Austin Clark. 3 up, 3 down as Hill strikes out the side. No runs, no hits, 3 strikeouts. We'll head to the 3rd inning, a 1-0 lead for the Northside Falcons out of Houston. And we'll come back after this. So this should have been 52. Okay. All right, perfect. Thank you. All right, 0-2 count. Oh, man, that could have been strike three right there, but a little bit outside on Jordan Bankett. Jordan walked back in the first inning. And that goes all the way back to the screen. So 2-2 the count on Bankett. We have figured out the 52 conundrum on Raleigh. 52 isn't in the book because they wrote down 15 twice. So Will Richardson is actually 52 and Jace Jones is 15. There's a swing and a miss. And down on strikes goes Jordan Bankett. So one gone here in the third, and all of a sudden pace of the game picking up a little bit.
Yeah, the pitchers have kind of settled down and gotten their legs under them, and boy, they've started controlling the game now. At first, Gabriel had a little trouble getting going. He had trouble finding his strike zone, but he's starting to pepper it in there now.
That misses
a little high and outside, maybe.
Away. So 1-0 the count.
A little bit of a breaking pitch.
So Gabriel Farrell again back there on the mound. Boy, this one hit deep into right field, but drifting back and making the play is Avery Martin. Boy, that was not an easy one to grab either because that one was hit a ton. That's decent contact off the bat of Caleb Steiger. So 2 up, 2 down. Caleb got into that thing and shot it way out there. Ray Rose, the first baseman, comes up to the plate one of the few times. He's had no one on base in front of him the last 3 or 4, 5 at-bats. 2 gone here in the third. Good off-speed pitch called a strike. Ray flied out to center field in his first at-bat. Farrell's delivery, another strike on the off-speed pitch over the outside corner, and it's quickly 0-2. Well, I believe Mr. Farrell has found the zone.
Yeah, I think he has.
He's throwing some strikes. Delivery here. I called strike 3. That was 3 very good pitches from Gabriel Farrell. And on 3 straight pitches, Ray Rose goes down on strikes. No runs, no hits, 2 strikeouts. We will head to the bottom of inning 3, a 1-0 lead for Northside out of Houston. Back with more of the championship game in just a moment. To the bottom of the third we go. Leading things off for the Raleigh Warriors is Apollos Horrell. As Horrell struck out has not been to the plate yet. I was looking at the other. There's been a lot of strikeouts in this game. This first step, so 9-1-2 due up here in the third. That's foul back out of play. Keith Hill has not messed around in this one, that's for sure. Gave up a couple of hits early in the first inning, but he's really gotten that location back, and that misses low, so the count evens up at 1-1. This chopped foul. So the count now 1-2. So Hill looks in, now will come set. 1-2 delivery. This one hit out into right center.
Hey.
Drifting over to make the play is Daniel Barden. And one gone here in the third for the Warriors.
Well, he got a good bat on that ball. Sent it way deep to just a little bit on the right side of center field. But there's plenty of room out there. Some of these other diamonds back here now, that might have been back on the walls there. But this one out here, no way.
So Avery Martin bloops one out into right, and that one caught by the second baseman, Josh Hokinson. And quickly two gone here in the third. I'm going to bring Gabriel Farrell to the plate. Gabriel 1 for 1 today, had a single back in the first. So Hill winds and fires. That hit back to the screen. So 1-1 the count. One delivery, chop back toward the mound. Knocked down. Pitcher's got it. Fires to first and will get the out. Good play there by Hill. Out goes 1-3 and a 1-2-3 inning for Northside defensively. We will head to inning number 4, a 1-0 lead for the Northside Falcons. Back with the fourth in a moment. All right, we move to the fourth inning, and leading things off for Northside is Matthew Harden. Harden, Jerry Hokinson, and Kosurik, 5, 6, 7 hitters due up for the Falcons here in the fourth. There's a strike, so 0-1 the count on Matthew Harden. He is 1 for 1 with a single back in the first. Miss away. Gabriel Farrell into his fourth inning of work now. And a swing and a miss. So the count will move to 1-2.
A little off-speed thing made it look like a big old basketball coming up there. It wasn't. Actually ended up getting in the dirt.
So 1-2 delivery. That misses away. And the count will stay at 2-2. And everybody pretty straight up defensively here. This foul back out of play. Count will stay at 2-2. Delivery here is low and away. Check swing, but nothing there. And the count will go full at 3-2. They checked down to first, but that's a non-starter.
Well, let's see.
So Farrell comes set. Now will deliver. This popped into right field, straight at the right fielder Avery Martin. So one gone here in the fourth. And Jerry Hokinson, the catcher, to stand in. Jerry 0 for 1, flied out to right field in his only appearance. Farrell looks in and delivers. This foul back to the screen. 0-1 the count on Hokinson. That misses away, not too far away though. Count will go to 1-1.
I made everybody stand and wait. Stop what they're doing. Look for that right arm to come up, but it didn't make it. Just a little bit low and outside.
1-1 delivery misses away.
Have you been watching Gabriel? He's not taking so long with his pre-pitch movements.
So Farrell comes set. That bounces in. So now 3-1. This chopped, huge hop out towards short. Apollos makes the throw across to first and called out down the line. As nice play there by Levi Baker to slap on the tag. And the out goes 6-3. So 2 gone and Hunter Kosurik to the plate. That's called a strike over the inside corner. Comes set, the righty delivers, swing and a miss on a pitch away. The count 0-2.
All right, here we go.
Hill delivers.
No.
Called strike 3. And down on strikes goes Hunter Kosurik. Boy, that was beautiful pitch. And that will do it for the top of the 4th. We'll head to the bottom of inning number 4, a 1-0 lead for the Northside Falcons. Charleston Sauls takes the first pitch of the bottom of the 4th and lines one out to right field. Catch made by Jordan Bankett. 1 up, 1 down here in the bottom of the 4th. Levi Baker will step in now. 0 for 1, struck out swinging back in the 1st. That'll miss low. And everybody pretty straight up here. That misses inside. 2-0 the count. Two-0 delivery. That's ripped into left field. Good piece of hitting for Levi Baker. And a 1-out single.
That was a nice move on that ball. Pulled and shot it right out in the left field. That thing was hit with such velocity, nobody had a chance to even think about getting it.
So Turner Adams will step in. He struck out swinging back in the 1st.
Okay.
Little half swing, almost bunt down the first base line. This will be flipped to second. So 1-3 goes the put out, and that'll put the tying run out there at second base. And now Carter Adams will stand in. Carter 0 for 1. He struck out swinging back in the second. I'll just say a lot of people struck out swinging in the first 2 innings.
Yeah.
In fact, there's only 3 people in this lineup that haven't struck out through the first couple innings. There's a swing and a miss. So 0-1 the count. Keith Hill into his 4th inning of work now.
Yeah, we started out kind of slow. Pitchers are finding their place, but man, last couple innings.
There's a strike over the inside corner. Another nice pitch.
Right at the knees. But now the 2 pitchers have really found their legs, and they're controlling the game.
Tried to go back out there to second, but nothing doing there. This popped back out of play. To delivery here, that misses away. So 1-2 the count, a 1-0 lead for Northside here over Raleigh as Northside scored. The first hitter of the game actually scored, and that's been it for scoring. Throw across to first is in time, and the out will go 5-3. So no runs in the inning, 1 hit. We will head to inning number 5, a 1-0 lead for Northside. Daniel Barden to lead it off for Northside here in the 5th. They lead it 1-0. That one misses low one away. Barden, Thyssen, and then back around to Josh Hokinson at the top of the order as we work into the 5th inning. There's a strike right down the middle. And count will come even at 1-1.
Yeah. There's another biblical name, Daniel, that's still hung around over the years.
There's a swing and a miss. And the count will move to 1-2. Delivery here, bounces in. And the count now 2-2. Well, Gabriel Farrell working into the 5th now.
And he's trying to work in that off speed a little bit more. And as such, he's throwing several bounces in there, but it is.
That's called strike 3 over that outside corner.
Oh.
Down on strikes goes Daniel Barden.
But it's made him hesitant. And when they get hesitant, he puts that fastball like right there, and they can't pull the trigger.
One gone here in the fifth. Now the number 9 hitter, Ethan Thisson, will get a chance to take some cuts. Grounded out 6-3 in his only plate appearance. That's up high. So Farrell delivers. That foul back out of play. Count will move to 1-1. So Farrell will deliver again. Say check swing. They're going to call that strike. And the count will move to 1-2. That's the first one today that I would say, I don't think that's a swing, but home plate umpire thought so. This grounded out towards short. Hornell with it, fires to first, and he'll get the out there. So Apalos with the throw, and the out will go 6-3. And now 2 gone in the inning. So back around on the top of the order, Josh Hokanson. He walked and scored in the first, struck out swinging in the second. Farrell's pitch up high there.
Farrell stands just wild enough you can't settle down on him. You got to be careful.
1-0 delivery, called a strike over that outside corner.
Because then he'll do that to you. You know, I had a thought in the first inning.
Just one?
Just one. I thought, you know, you better get to this guy now while you've got the chance. I have a funny feeling that something's going to happen. But I kept my mouth shut, didn't say anything. Looked like it was going to be a struggling time for Gabriel, but he settled down and pitched a nice game. And Keith Hill, opposing pitcher, doing a good job.
So 2-1 delivery upcoming here from Farrell. This popped up on the infield. That's going to get out of play. Count moves to 2-2. That one will miss away. And we move full at 3-2. Farrell comes set and delivers again. That fouled out of play. Josh right now just trying to keep his bat on the ball.
Yeah, he wants to stay alive for another pitch. So if he can get one, he can drive.
All right, 3-2 pitch upcoming yet again. And that popped down the first base line. That's going to get out of play. I think the first baseman down there, Levi Baker, almost went right through the door of the.
Yeah, somebody didn't have
the gate shut, and down there by where the bullpen is.
Just about got him.
He managed to keep himself from doing anything too crazy, and there is ball 4.
Catcher.
Yeah,
Charleston thought it was strike 3. Nope, not yet.
Well, now we'll have a little meeting at the mound. Kind of an interesting time for a meeting at the mound. Runner at first with 2 outs. Might be, if nothing else, just to say, hey, let's get the batter and.
Yeah, that pitcher's passed. That batter's passed. Let's go after the one up there now.
The last thing you want to do here is spend a bunch of time watching first base and then give up some sort of extra base hit.
That's what he was doing that first inning there. He got preoccupied with the base runners. Let's see how he handles it this time.
So Farrell misses low and away with that one to Jordan Bankett. Bankett walked in the first inning, struck out swinging in the third. So Hokinson with the lead there at first. There's a check swing, and count will pull even at 1-1. Yeah, it looks like that's what that whole thing was. Like, don't worry about everything going on over there at first. Just get the hitter. There goes. Nope, I thought he was going to go. Took a few steps and stopped. That pitch misses low, and now 2-1.
Yeah, because he's not taking all that great time trying to outguess the runner and all that. Pitched a good game here. Just keep right on throwing it. Big old goose egg.
There's a pick-off throw over. Just kind of a little token, I know you're over there move. There goes the runner at first. This one ripped out in the center and right at the center fielder, Tommy Williams.
Wow.
And that will do it for the inning. So no runs, no hits. There was a walk and a strikeout. We'll head to the bottom of inning number 5, a 1-0 lead for Northside out of Houston. To the bottom of the 5th we go. That called a strike over the outside corner at the knees. Gunnar Manning to get things started here. Manning, Clark, Rell, the 7, 8, 9 hitters due up here. Quickly an 0-2 count on Gunnar. Keith Hill into now his 5th inning of work for Northside. That fouled out of play.
Keith has a little bit different delivery too. Kind of a slow one, then right at the end of his windup, get ready to deliver the ball. He moves quickly.
And this chop back up the middle. Took a short hop. The throw to first is in time. Boy, that's a nice play by Caleb Steiger out there at short. Out goes 6-3, and that'll bring Austin Clark to the plate.
Nice job. Keeping that runner off the bases. It's more and more important as these innings go on.
So Clark 0 for 1. He struck out swinging back in the second. As I mentioned, just about everyone struck out at some point in the first 2 innings. Little blooper out towards center. What a grab out there at second base by Josh Hokinson.
Wow.
Went full-on dive to make that play on a blooper. And now 2 gone in the inning. I mean, full-blown dive. So 2 gone. Apollo Sorrell stands in. Hill delivers. That's right down the middle. So 0-1 to count on Apollos. Hill comes set and now delivers. Swing and a miss on an off-speed pitch. Low and in.
Yeah, I took that famous golf swing that time. I say, once I get that slower pitch, it looks so big and then tantalizing.
And a fastball and swing and a miss.
Wow.
Down on strikes goes Apollos. That'll do it for the inning. No runs, no hits. There was 1 strikeout. We will head to the 6th inning. Houston Northside still leading it 1-0. As we head to the 6th, a couple of changes here for Raleigh as new pitcher for the Warriors is a lefty Carter Firebaugh, as he'll come on in relief of Gabriel Farrell. Farrell will move to second base, and then moving from second base to center field is Austin Clark. So Farrell done on the mound. He'll go to second. Austin Clark goes to center, and Carter Firebaugh, the new pitcher, for the Warriors. So 3-4-5 due up for Northside here in the 6th. Caleb Steiger stands in and looks at a strike. He's 0 for 2 today. Struck out swinging in the first and flying out to right. Chop foul back over and into the dugout. So the count 0-2. Delivery here. Called strike 3 over the outside corner. So off speed over the outside corner for a strike as Steiger goes down. So 1 out here in the 6th. That one misses away. So 1-0 the count on Ray Rose.
Could be interesting power against power here. Uh-oh, there it went.
And that one ripped into right field. So a single off the bat of Rose, and Matthew Harden will step in. Matthew 1 for 2 with a single. He also flying out to right. Delivery here is a strike. So Fireball looks in, pickoff throw to first, and they got him. Leaning, they're going to say a balk. And Rose will head down to second.
Well, Mr. Baseball Guy, what do you think?
Well, I think the manager for Raleigh better
Be quiet.
head back to the bench because it looked like that was about ready to escalate. Quite frankly, I wasn't watching him close enough to know if it was a balk or not. So
I really wasn't either. It caught me by surprise.
So that's what we're going to leave it as. That's what was called on the field. So Rose will head out to second, and they'll take Ray Rose down here for a courtesy runner.
$25 for 2.
Anthony Stowarts will come on and run. So Stowarts out to second base. Now there's a whole bunch of stuff escalating over here on the first base side of the field.
The umpire was giving his bit of word to, I think, one of the managers, one of the coaches.
Yeah, I don't know if he was upset then because there's too many people on one side. I'm not really sure, but all I know is the first base umpires had enough. So
you want to stay for the rest of it.
Yep, it's all right. So Stowarts leads off of second. This rolled back out towards second base. Farrell with it. He'll flip it across to first. And the out goes 4-3. So 2 gone. That will bring Jerry Hokinson to the plate. He's 0 for 2 today. Flying out to right and grounded out to short. Runner down there at third.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So Fireball looks in. Runner at third. This big run down there at third. There's a blue out towards right, and that is going to fall. And scoring from third is Stowers, so an RBI single off the bat of Jerry Hokinson.
Boy, that changed the whole context of the game now.
Sure does. So 2-0 lead here for Northside.
And he did like a half swing and point his bat to right field. Like it's where he was going for.
Yeah, it was a good piece of hitting.
Man, it was nice.
Just put the ball out there where you need to put it. By the way, final totals on Gabriel Farrell: 5 innings pitched, 1 run, 2 hits, struck out 5 and walked 3. Really good starting effort for Farrell. This popped up on the infield, and Farrell lost it in the sun, and almost hit him as the ball will fall on the edge of the infield. All I can think of is he lost it out there, so.
Yeah, it can happen.
Another single will put runners at first and second here with 2 outs. We'll see if Fireball can get another out here. Probably should have been out of the inning right there, but Farrell just could not track it. And this is the time of the day where it's rough. I mean, the sun is in almost center high, and
yeah,
you can lose it pretty quick.
Look at those white puffy clouds. Can you imagine the ball in the middle of that? Blew around.
All right, so runners at first and second with 2 gone. Fireball will deliver. That's a strike over the outside corner. So 0-1 the count on Daniel Barden. Barden sacrifice bunt back in the second, out 1-3, and then struck out looking in the 5th. And that will miss away.
Oh. Quite a name for pitcher, Fireball. No more than chapel for church, I guess.
Delivery here, foul back to the screen. So it'll stay at 1-2.
Now, Mr. Fireball desperately wants to get that third out here.
Yeah, and for the Warriors to stay in this thing, they really need to get out of the inning here. There have not been a lot of opportunities for Raleigh.
No, there have not been.
That misses away. Now 2-2 the count. And to be honest, Fireball worked out of the inning. It's just Farrell lost it in the sun over there, and the inning kept going, but he made the pitches to get out of it. Pick off throw back to second, runner in safely.
Well. All right, let's go.
That misses away. So now 3-2 the count, 2 gone. Runners at first and second for Northside, up 2-0 here in the 6th. The Falcons in search of a three-peat. Delivery here is popped into shallow left, and Apollos will make the play out there.
Nice play by Apollos.
Back over his head, and that'll do it for the inning. 1 run, a couple of hits. There was a balk in there as well, and a strikeout. We'll head to the bottom of inning number 6. Houston Northside now leads it 2-0 here in the Division I championship. To the bottom of the 6th we go. A 2-0 lead for Northside out of Houston. That one misses away. 1-0 the count on Avery Martin. And if the Raleigh Warriors are going to do anything with it, it's going to have to be now. 1, 2, 3 due up here in the 6th. And there's a strike. Count will go to 1-1. I will tell you this, we were just talking during our last break. How many base runners do you think the Warriors have had in this game?
I'm being lucky to have 3.
This popped up into center field, and settling under that to make the play is Daniel Barden. And 1 gone. See, don't let anyone tell you that you don't pay attention. 3 runners.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, there's been 3.
Wow.
3 people have reached base. All 3 of them on hits, by the way. Hasn't been a walk in this game for Mr. Hill.
He has pitched a fantastic game and still is in there.
Keith Hill into his 6th inning of work. Delivery here to Gabriel Farrell, and that will bounce back to the screen after a check swing. Farrell 1 for 2 today, single, and also grounded out to the pitcher.
Well, Raleigh needs him to get a base hit here, or at least coax a walk.
Misses up and in. Just been hard to get anybody on base, let alone in scoring position. The only time they had anyone in scoring position was twice. Back in the 1st inning, the 2nd hitter of the game got into scoring position. That's Mr. Farrell here. Because Farrell and Charleston Saltz had back-to-back singles in the 1st inning. That was early. This blooped out toward right, and that will fall in.
There we go.
So, Farrell with a single. And runner down there at first with 1 out. That will bring Charleston Saltz to the plate. But they had back-to-back singles with 1 out in the 1st inning. Then there was 1 single in the 4th. That was Levi Baker. He ended up at second base. That's been it. And now Gabriel Farrell reaches base, but only 2 runners have even been in scoring position the entire game.
You know, Keith, with it going like that, can pitch very comfortably because there's nobody on base.
It's a strike issued to Sauls. He's 1 for 2 with the single. Also flied out to right. Again, if you're going to do some damage, this is the inning to do it.
Raleigh's come up this time swinging some bats, boy.
Hill's pitch is a strike over the outside corner, and it's quickly 0-2. Hill checks over at first. Farrell with the 2-3-step lead there. He's not going. And there is a called strike 3 over the outside corner. That's 3 tough pitches. Sauls didn't particularly like it, but he goes down on strikes, and now 2 gone. I mean, Keith Hill has just been.
He's
been outstanding.
He's just pitching. That's what he's doing.
Outstanding. So Levi Baker stands in. Snap throw back to first. Ooh, that almost went into right field.
Good thing they have a big guy on there in first base.
So 1-0 the count. Baker also has a hit. He's 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout. But the bottom 5 through 9 for Raleigh no one has reached base. There's a swing and a foul tip back into the glove of Hokanson. I think that's correct. Yes, the hitters in 5 through 9, not a single one have gotten on for the Warriors. So, like I said, if you're going to do damage, it's here. Farrell takes off. It's foul tipped off of the catcher. Boy, that one looked like that did not feel good. That was a pretty straight shot off the bat to Hokanson.
Well, Levi is. Well, they're still talking to him out there, aren't they?
I don't know where that, if it went off his mask or went off his arm. But Hokanson gonna stick it out.
I'm saying Levi, they're sporting a very good number. It's a guy named Babe Ruth who wore that number, number 3.
And a swing and a miss on a fastball up high. That one had some smoke on it. And down on strikes goes Baker. No runs in the inning. There was 1 hit, 2 strikeouts. We will head to the top of inning number 7. Northside leading it 2-0 in this Division I championship game. All right, here in the 7th inning, we have another new pitcher for the Raleigh Warriors. New pitcher is righty Avery Martin, who will take over. Martin was in right field. Tommy Williams will re-enter the game into right. And close the book on Carter Firebaugh. 1 inning pitched, 1 run, 2 hits, and had 1 strikeout along with the balk. And in the 7th inning here, 2-0 lead for Northside, leading it off Ethan Thisson, and then back around the top of the order for Josh Hokanson and Jordan Bankett. all to face Avery Martin. That misses up and in. Oh, wait, is it a strike? Strike. Oh, my bad. Second time I've done that today. Well, see, I get ahead of myself because, as I mentioned, the home plate umpire has a delayed call, and sometimes he catches me off guard. But that one misses, so 1-1 the count on this one.
That's the way he puts his color to the game, I guess, is.
This pop back out of play. And the count will move to 1-2. Martin looks in, now delivers. That's up high. And the count will pull even at 2-2. Two delivery. That fouled back out of play.
Well, Raleigh's got to get this side out and come in and do some business.
Delivery here from Martin. Off speed, rolled right back up the middle. Boy, good stab by Avery there on the mound. He goes to first, and the out goes 1-3. So one gone here in the seventh. That brings Josh Hokins into the plate.
Top of the lineup.
Delivery here, that'll miss away. Off-speed pitch. Martin again missing away with the same type of pitch. Everybody playing straight up across the board here. Martin's pitch here, called strike. But the wind kind of died down too.
Yes, it did.
Usually that picks up in the afternoon, but it has not today. Farrell flips it across to first. The out goes 4-3 on a good play from Farrell to Baker. So two gone here in the top of the seventh. And that brings Jordan Bankett to the plate.
Well, speaking of hits, the Falcons haven't exactly been knocking the cover off the ball.
No, they've only managed 4 hits themselves and 3 walks. There's a strike over that outside corner at the knees. Jordan Bankett today walked in the first, struck out swinging the third, and flying out to center in the fifth. And fouled back to the screen, and it's quickly 0-2.
Well, the thing is, say this for Avery, he didn't come in and mess around.
That first half an inning, or first full inning, took 30, almost 35 minutes. The rest of the game has been about an hour and a half. There's a pitch that misses away. The count goes to 1-2. So Bankett looking for his first hit of the game. Martin winds and fires. Swing and a miss. And down on strikes goes Jordan Bankett. So a 1-2-3 inning worked by Avery Martin. We will head to the bottom of the seventh. The Raleigh Warriors need 2 runs to keep this game alive. Back with more of this Division I championship from the HWSA in a minute. All right, to the bottom of the 7th we go. And the Raleigh Warriors need 2 runs or this game is done.
The bell is tolling. The Warriors got to come out for the count.
Turner Adams will lead things off here for the Warriors. It's Adams, Carter Adams, and Gunnar Manning. 5, 6, 7 due up for the Warriors. And if they're going to do it, they have to break a string of what's been going on today. The hitters 5 through 9 have not reached base against Keith Hill. And Hill winds and fires. Misses low.
Mr. Hill's been one tough pitcher.
Hill comes set, looks in, now will deliver. That's popped up down the third base line. I think it's going to get out of play and will. So the count will go to 1-1.
Well, he's got the right idea. Put the bat on the ball. Now he's got to do the hard thing, get a base hit out of it.
Hill comes set, the righty fires. That hit solid towards center, but right at the center fielder, Daniel Barton. That was good contact, though.
Man, that was a drive.
From Turner Adams.
He did the right thing. Just right at somebody.
Now 1 gone here in the 7th. And Carter Adams will stand in. He's 0 for 2. Struck out swinging and grounded out to the third baseman.
Seems like everybody's swinging the Falcons' way. It's,
that called the strike. So 0-1 the count. Hill looks and delivers. There's another strike. That's a good pitch over the outside corner at the knees.
Wow.
If anything, Keith Hill has gotten better as the game has gone along.
That location is wow.
0-2 delivery upcoming here. That's high and tight. Still got some smoke on the fastball too.
Oh, I tell you what, he does. I think his fastball is probably as good as it's been all day.
1-2 the count here. Jerry Hookinson showing him the signs behind the plate, and we have time by the hitter. I agree with him. That's taking a little bit longer than I would like. Hill comes set and delivers. Curveball misses up high. And the count will pull even at 2-2. I'm telling you what, when he's missing, he ain't missing by much.
High inside fastball.
2-2 delivery. This popped up on a low fastball. This will be playable out there in center field. And Barden has it yet again.
I mean, they're hitting the ball. They're making contact, but it's right at people.
So 2 gone. Warriors down to their final out here. Northside looking for yet another championship. It hasn't been easy.
No, it hasn't.
For the Falcons this year, that's for sure. Between yesterday and today, they have earned it, but there's still a ways to go. 1 out left. Hill comes set. This is Gunnar Manning. Swing and a foul tip back into the glove of Hokinson. 0-1 the count. Manning 0 for 2. Struck out swinging in the 2nd. Grounded out to the shortstop in the 4th. Hill comes set, delivered again. This popped up, and this might be it. Into foul territory, drifting over is Rose, and Ray Rose has it. And the Northside Falcons from Houston have won their 3rd consecutive HWSA championship as they win it 2-0 over the Raleigh Warriors. A pair of very close games for the Falcons, but their pitching just been too good.
That's been the difference in the games. Is their pitching is just outstanding. I thought yesterday's pitching was fantastic, and it's too bad they couldn't save him for today. But boy, when you had Keith Hill come around, Keith Hill is pitching just as effective.
Yeah, he had a phenomenal day. We'll give you the final totals here in just a moment.
That's what I was saying. I can't imagine having a high school boys team and have 2 starting pitchers back to back like that. That's just amazing.
All right, so give me just a moment here, and we will give you the final totals.
The guys will meet out and shake hands now at the home plate area. Both teams played outstanding baseball.
Boy, when you hear these final totals, Hill's line is just ridiculous. So Northside wins the championship 2-0 over the Warriors. Losing pitcher today is Gabriel Farrell. Went 5 innings. Get this. This is the losing pitcher. Went 5 innings, 1 run, 2 hits, 5 strikeouts, and 3 walks.
Phew. That's good.
I mean,
pitching.
you take that any day of the week. So Farrell, 5 innings, 1 run, 2 hits, 3 walks, 5 strikeouts. Carter Fireball came in. He worked 1 inning, 1 run, 2 hits, 1 strikeout, and 1 balk. Avery Martin worked the 7th inning, 1 inning pitched, no runs, 1 strikeout. For the Northside Falcons, Keith Hill was all they needed. He went complete game, 7 innings, absolutely dominated. No runs, 4 hits, 9 strikeouts, no walks.
Oh, my.
Let's listen to that line again. 7 innings, complete game pitched in the championship of Division I. No runs, 4 hits, 9 strikeouts, and not a single walk.
It's hard to beat it.
That's really good. Gabriel Farrell, it's kind of like yesterday with A.J. Mira. Mira was really good. Farrell was really good. But Northside just a touch better. And that's all it took. Really did. Like that.
I mean,
the pitching has been phenomenal.
Yeah, the difference in the teams is not much.
No, it really isn't. I mean, like we said, Northside could have lost yesterday. If their hit went foul and the other one went fair, then they would have switched sides. But that's not what happened. And the Northside Falcons win their 3rd straight HWSA World Series championship with a 2-0 victory over the Raleigh Warriors.
Just amazing. I can't tell you what, we've both been around high school athletics for a long time, and we've got an appreciation for that kind of output, that kind of teamwork.
Yep, so the final 2-0 as Northside wins it from Houston over the Raleigh Warriors. We will kind of keep some things open here. I think they'll probably want to leave it be for the award ceremony that will take place in just a little bit. So we'll just leave it open for now unless they tell us differently. Big thank you to everyone here at the Homeschool World Series. Been coming here a long time, all the way back to the Pensacola days. We enjoy it each and every year. We're thankful to be back again this year and hopefully continue on into the future as Houston Northside wins their 3rd straight. This has been live coverage of the 2024 HWSA World Series live from Lake Myrtle Sports Park here in Auburndale, Florida on the Christian Internet Sports Network.